past decade has been marked by a surge in violent conflict around the world. Research has shown that conflict feeds conflict through a cycle where those who've experienced the trauma of living through armed violence may be motivated to pursue further violence. If we want to achieve security and peace, it is vital that we understand this cycle so that we can help break it. But there's a lack of research in fragile and conflict-affected countries, places where a large percentage of the population has experienced trauma, and so this means that our understanding of this cycle is limited. And despite the recognition of a need for culturally sensitive mental health research and interventions worldwide, less than 1% of foreign health assistance is allocated to mental health. There are many different risk factors for violent behaviour, such as trauma and other mental health problems, poverty, lack of social cohesion and personality traits. But until now, these risk factors have often been studied in isolation. XCEPT, the Cross-Border Conflict Evidence Policy and Trends Research Programme, wants to change this. Its team of experts at King's College London all come from different disciplines, but they'll be working together to understand the interconnected factors driving people towards violent or peaceful behaviour. By investigating the different risk factors together, we hope to create more effective interventions that can heal the psychological wounds of conflict and help break the cycle of conflict, trauma and violence. To do this, we are leading a study in Iraq, South Sudan and Syria, countries where many people have suffered the trauma of armed conflict. Our researchers will start by conducting surveys and interviews to gather data on people's experiences. Some of those people will be invited to join a group that meets twice weekly for 5 weeks. These sessions, led by locals, will help people better understand and come to terms with their trauma through a storytelling approach, which uses fictional characters with relatable stories of life in conflict zones. By using a fictional premise, we hope this will help to circumvent the potential stigma surrounding mental health problems. Once the sessions have concluded, we will survey the participants again to assess the impact of this approach. We hope that reducing the impact of trauma will also increase social cohesion and trust between members of different communities. We want to help policymakers build a better approach to breaking cycles of violence, one that accounts for the complexity of life in fragile, conflict-affected countries. If our approach proves effective, we hope it could form the core of an evidence-based strategy to tackle mental health issues and those who've experienced the trauma of conflict. We hope this could help play a role in breaking the cycle of conflict.